Hello, yogis. I'm Teresa. You made it. Following me, we're doing the journey of self-care. We're becoming present today on our mat. We're going to wake it up with a little bit of heaven's gates, knocking on heaven's door here. Just open it up, finding our breath. You can take a little sway from left to right. Noticing what arises. Noticing how you feel. Noticing how your mind and your body, allowing it to become one during this little dance on your mat today of yoga. Finding your presence today, truly feeling connected to yourself and to this very present moment is truly the real journey we need to take right here, right now. It's just taking with each inhalation and exhalation, becoming more present. If you'd like to speed this up or slow this down, just waking it up and breathing in, letting go of whatever's come up so far in my day or been feeling. Just becoming more present with right here and letting it go. And breathing. Let's slow that down. Find some calmness. We have arrived. We're in Tadasana, mountain pose. Your gaze is, drishti is forward. Your hands are down by your side. Take a deep breath. Let's set an intention for our practice today. Let's allow our mind and bodies to flow as one and to feel deeply what arises in our practice today. Bring your arms all the way to the sky. Now, you can take your fingers, take your pointing finger and point it towards the sky. This is your pointing mudra. We're going to gently go all the way over towards our right side body, and we're going to give a gentle side stretch to that left and breathe into that lung deeply. And let it go. Just noticing what arises, becoming more present, and feeling deeply. Come back up, tall. Now, let's point that mudra all the way over to our left side, giving that right side body stretch, and breathing deeply into that lung. Taking the journey of self-care, these breaths we take, becoming present on our mat, these stretches we make, are all the self-care and love we need every day to become present with ourselves and become the best authentic person of our truest version of us we can be that day. Bring your hands all the way to the sky. Now simply take your left arm forward and your right arm back and twist it open. Your gaze can be towards the right shoulder. Take a deep breath here. Bring your gaze back forward and your arms high. Lengthen that torso, full body stretch. Now open it up all the way over to the left side. Your left arm will become all the way to the back and your drishti will be over your left shoulder. That's your gaze. And breathe. Breathe deep inhalations, deep love for yourself. Give you the clarity you need to know how to answer those questions in life. Come up tall and strong, full body stretch here. Now we're going to take our first forward fold. Just simply let it go. Ragdoll that head all the way to the ground. You can take your left knee and give it a slight bend, and then put a slight bend in your right knee. And just stretch here, pedaling it out. Now I want you to take your left hand, place it on your right ankle. You're going to put a bend in your left knee. And you're going to come all the way up with your right hand. Twisting forward fold, and we breathe. Bring your right hand to the mat. Release, reset. Now take your right hand, put it on the outer edge of your left leg or ankle. Put a bend in that right knee. Now fold up high with that left hand all the way to the sky. And we breathe into this side forward fold twist. And we love ourselves. As we allow our mind and body to flow as one and to communicate as one. When we leave this mat and we have communication off this mat, it flows beautifully. Because the first communication we ever need to have is with ourselves. Bring your left hand all the way down to the mat. Give it a good forward fold, ragdoll in your head. Let it go. You can interlace your arms from left to right. Give it a little sway here. Come up halfway. Then drop it back down. Take your hands to the mat. Kick your feet back. You have arrived into your first plank here. Modifications are to come onto your knees or to remain in plank and challenge yourself today. Come all the way to the mat and chaturanga with me. Take your toes to touch the mat. Push up to a baby cobra. Your gaze can be right, forward, and then left. Take your head all the way back down to the mat. Now push up into a tabletop. Curl your toes under, and then meet me in a downward dog. Good job. Pushing your torso back, pedaling your feet. If you're a little sore from a previous workout or something you may have done, or hey, maybe you just need to pedal it out and stretch that body. No yoga robots here. Be active. Push that torso down and your head down in between your arms. Make sure your fingertips are starfished on the mat. That distributes your body weight equally amongst your fingertips and your hand. Now give yourself one more big twist, stretch here, pushing that torso back, and then you can take baby steps all the way to the top of the mat. Your feet are hip width apart. Come up halfway. Drop it back down. Take your hands to the mat, then just step your left foot back. Toes to touch. You can heel toe that right foot out so you have space. Then we're going to come up high, Crescent Lunge. And if you feel a wobble in your stance, just heel toe that right foot out. Give it up space here, 2 parallel lines. And we breathe. Know your mat has your back. And if you fall, hey, it's only yoga. Jump back into the posture. We will catch you if you fall. Now open it up. Challenge yourself today. Open up to the right. Engage your core. And breathe. Come up high with your arms again. Bring your left hand all the way to the mat. And then come up with your right hand all the way to the sky, giving yourself that yummy twist. You're loving your digestive tract with each little twist and tug. And breathing. Bring your hand back to the mat. And bring your hands all the way over to the left side. Set up now for lizard lunge. Hip opener here. Now just roll it around. Notice how you feel here. Notice what arises. We hold a lot of trauma in our joints, a lot of emotions. When we sit with these postures and we open up these joints and we allow more fluid in them, we actually do a lot of self-healing. Allow some of that trauma to release our body. If you're ever flowing on your mat and you just feel the need to cry, let it go. It's actually your chakras realigning. Bring your hand over, take up space, kick that right foot back. You're in plank here. That's chaturanga. You got this. Come up, baby cobra. Your gaze is right, and then left, and then bring your forehead all the way back down. Curl your toes under. You know it. Been here before. Pedal it out and downward dog. Becoming present. If you've allowed your mind to wander from future to past, take a deep inhalation right here. And become present. Right here, right now. Let's focus on you. You are what matters in life. And taking care of your needs and your self-care every day. Now take baby steps all the way to the front of the mat, or one big step, forward fold. Come up halfway. Drop it back down. Take your hands to the mat. Now simply kick that right foot back. 2 parallel lines. You see me heel toe that left foot out to the edge of your mat here. Take up space. Once you have your space, take your hands all the way to the sky. Crescent Lunge. Your right heel will be off the mat, and we're breathing deep for ourselves here. Deep love. Challenging ourselves, finding our edge today. Giving ourselves the love we need to be the best version of us we can be. Open it up all the way to your left. Engaging that core and breathing. Come up high with your hands. Take your right arm all the way to the mat. Anchor it. Now, take your left hand, peel it all the way to the sky. Breathing. Deep here. Know that if we truly, truly want to save the world, Mother Teresa coined it perfectly when she said, if you want to save the world, go home and love your family. The love we give to our family, bring your arm back to the mat, take it all the way to the right side. Been here before, lizard lunge. Now let's take some rolls. When we love our families, the love we feed to our families spills over out of its cup, and it heals the world. And if you want to lessen suffering in your space, learn to be present with the suffering without causing more suffering. Learn to be the mirror to suffering and show them the light. Everybody needs a way out. Sometimes if we can give them little kisses of love, they can follow us out, and they can know that they truly matter and that their life is all that matters. Take up space here. Take your left hand all the way to the left side of your mat. Kick your left foot back and come all the way to the mat, challenging ourselves here, waking it up and breathing deeply. Baby cobra to the right and to the left. We're going to push up and come on to our sit bones. Take our feet as long as our yoga mat. Bring your right foot in. Just gently place it over the left side of your left knee. Take a seated supine twist here. Lengthen your spine as tall as you can get it, and then simply twist it all the way over to the right and hook that knee any way you can get it. Your anatomy will let you know how. You can even take the outer edges of your arm here, or you can just simply grab it and breathe. Your gaze is over your right shoulder, and we're breathing deep. Notice how each time you come to the mat, how your mind and your body flows as one together. how you become oneness with self. Extend your right foot back out. Bring your left foot in. Gently place it over the right knee. Come up high with your torso. Lengthen that spine and gently twist it all the way over to the left. And breathe. Listening deeply today. What has your body told you? How have you gotten to know yourself a little easier? There's nothing wrong or right going on here. Find some gentle love for wherever you are right here, right now, today. And let's grow. Let's breathe. Let's find our anchor today. And do the self-care we truly need to be the best version of us. Let's open our hearts to the world. Bring your gaze back forward. Unround out of this. You can come all the way to your mats, your feet as wide as your yoga mat, your torso to touch the mat. And you can stay here as long as you like in Savasana, your corpse pose. I'm going to end this today with you right here, right now. I'm going to ask you to take a deep inhale and exhale. Bring your hands to your center heart or to your third eye. I challenge you to do the journey of self today. Become oneness with self and love yourself so much that you actually are able to save the world. Namaste, yogis.